Hi, good morning. It's me, Teacher Jeng. So we are going to talk about drawing without erasing. What you could see is a recent homework for the students. So we did a 2-day split session for this drawing. So we are going to explain it one by one. So every listener could understand and slowly follow most of the instructions that we do for the students. So at first, we did a scale, which is a broken line composed of 9 boxes. It is like a tic-tac-toe method. The idea is just to be able to enlarge the image on the paper without technically doing an exact grid, because most of my students didn't like the idea of putting a lot of boxes in their drawings. The next is a construction line or a construction drawing where you do the basic shapes for the face, like an egg shape for the face, and then just regular circles for the bandanas, and then for the body, and then the shirt. And then after the basic construction drawing, what I do is the proportions. Check the proportions that everything is well balanced. After the proportions, of course, I place the eye, the nose, and the mouth. Check them if they're balanced with each other. After that one, I made the eye first and then draw it as realistic as I can, but keeping it simple so the students could easily follow. And then for the shading, I work with the lighter strokes, diagonal strokes or sideways strokes, uh, and then holding the paper or the pencil as light as we can, shading it gradually, and then adding layers of shadows or tones as we go along. And then took a picture, send it to the students so the student could work on the eyes and the eyelid and the eyebrow. And then for the next day, which is today, I did the nose earlier. So after the nose, I did the face, the whole face, and then the mouth, which is a closed lip. And then after that one, draw the neck or shade the neck. After I shade the neck, I took a photo again, sent it to the students. And then third part is I work on the shirt, which is I block the areas first, and then the shirt details, which is a see-through bead. And then after that one, I work on the headband. For the headband, I still work on gradual tones. And then after that one, work on the hair. So in doing a tonal value practice, mostly what we do or what I teach to the students is a basic diagonal line, gradually working on a lighter stroke first, and then gradually adding strokes to create a more darker depth or a darker shadow. Now, to create this one, what you need to do is hold the pencil as light as you can and then slowly work your way through. The trick in doing this kind of drawing is to work nice and slow, part by part, and do not force yourself to be able to get the details at the first try. So mostly you could see a very light shade of pencil tones around the image. So I do cut the image around 2 or 3 days depending on the homework or the project of the students. So I cut it into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 part, and then uh, the next 5 part will be the other day. But for this one, I did the first five yesterday, and then today was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So either I cut it 2 to 3 days or 1 to 2 day. I never do one single drawing in one single day. Uh, the idea is for the students muna to enjoy the process of doing a drawing and learning proportions, and then later on na lang yung paglagay ng details eh. The details is the much more easier of the areas to do with rather than the proportions. The proportions are the hardest. Although you learn that by simplifying the whole drawing so you could easily study the proportions, and then later on you could just add the details as you and as you become better in doing a drawing, or the more you practice your drawing project. So this is Teacher Yang. I hope you learned something from us today at Studio Angelino. I'll be back tomorrow or probably Tuesday for another art tip. May everyone have a wonderful Sunday. Stay home, stay safe. God bless. Love and peace.